Um, there we go. All right. Sick. Was good. So, we got some work to do today. We got some stuff to talk about. We have things to do in game. Currently upgrading my Storm Vault ever so slowly, but once I get this to rank 7, it'll feel real good. Real good. Let's go ahead and do this. Oh no. Gasp. Need more jimmies. What art thou jimmies that I need though? Or the power? Shit. I feel like I need all of these. Okay. Whatever. Was good, Havoc. Good to see you, man. Was good. God, I need to get this to rank 7 so bad so I can use my blood soaked. Not my blood soaked. What's it called? My the other blood. Spiteful of the blood. Looking for a G8. The fuck? Is this dude serious? No. No one's doing G8 yet, right? What up, Ellie? What up, Biz? How are you? I hope you're well, bro. I'm doing fantastic. Life is good, man. Life is good. We did the Bout of Realms this past week. It was quite interesting. Oh, Havoc said he just finished his Bout of Realms event. Nice. How'd you do? I'm going to talk about that for how we did. Obviously, this was this was my first time doing it. And it was quite interesting. I had a lot of fun with people I was with, so shout out to them. But I hear there's a lot of drama around Bout of Realms, so I was going to talk about that here in a second too. Drama. And then we have the world's shortest update that just came out. Ellie, what are you up to nowadays? Now that you're after your departure from Diablo, which still makes me sad, by the way. Are you on a new game, or are you just sort of just enjoying life without any hassle of gaming at this point? Or do you miss it? That's another question. Do you miss it at all? Imagine coming back free to play? That sounds terrible for you. All right, so we're just going to go through our bounties while we chit-chat, wait for some people to join, and we'll talk about all of the goodies, the drama, all those things. Looking forward to streaming with y'all tonight? Yes, sir. You do miss it? Aw. Now, do you miss the people, or do you miss the game? Because that's the other thing. You can miss the people. You don't have to miss the game. We all know the game can suck. I know I was having you play, that's for sure. Running stuff together. Yeah, so Havoc, how did your bout go, bro? I also had the slightest optimization that I realized just now before I went live. So what I did was I put my chat side by side. So typically I have YouTube chat on this side and then Twitch on this side. No, Twitch this side, YouTube this side. And so the chats are far away from each other, like on opposite sides of the window. But now I was like, what if, five head, hear me out. What if, what if I flip it so the chats are side by side? I'm a freaking genius. Now all of a sudden I can look in one spot and see both chats. It's also incredibly easy to figure out. I don't know why it took me so long to do that, but hey, optimization. Sometimes some of us are a little slow. That's okay. Some of us are slow in game, and others like myself are slow in real life. That's also okay. Ow. We're top 64, so I guess I'll get a frame. Nice. Yeah, at least the frame's permanent. At least the frame is permanent. You have that going for you, which is nice. I think this is my last bounties I need to do. As you can see, I'm back in the Druid if you missed it. LA says, I don't think I could handle the free-to-play after that account. That's fair. Yeah, that sounds terrible. I don't know how to ask this question without Oh, okay, cool. I was okay. That's really funny. I was going to message. I was figuring out a way of asking a very similar question. But yeah. All right, cool. It's the Miz. What up, Soli? Are you close on getting the last Immortal Cape? No. Yeah, Ellie, that's what I was just talking about. I was trying to figure out a way of asking you a very similar question that you just. Yeah. We're on the same page. We're talking the same language. Yeah. So, bud, I'm living the dream, dude. So am I close to getting the last cape? No. I was in a more casual guild for a long time. So I am 2 blessed wings away from getting the third to last cape. So we are currently immortal, 3 weeks in. And then, so in another, 3 weeks, I'll get another blessed rain. And then I have to be in a shadow. And then when I'm immortal again, that's when I'll get this cloak. So right now I'm on this one. I'll get that one in several months. Nowhere near that one because you need 8 blessed rains, right? That's crazy. It looks sick though. Honestly, whenever I say if, but whenever I get that, I probably will rock it with no wings. Like it almost looks bad with wings. You know what I mean? But we don't have to worry about that for a long time. A long time. Soli, isn't it time for you to raid right now, bud? Like, aren't you 7 minutes late? Quiz is the only one I know who has it right now. Damn, somebody already has it. I guess it's possible. I wonder if it was retroactive. Like, I wonder if you were well, I guess it had to have been, right? Because it's just total blessed rain. So yeah, that makes sense. I was about to explain retroactive to you guys like you guys are idiots, but I understand. Yeah, I was going to say it had to have been because it says total blessed rains. I am smart, guy. I'm so smart. This is also me sober. Oop. Shit. What in the fuck? Alright. We also have to do our Vanguard today. What else? I can do... Oh, I should also go do, what's it called? Sully says, if you change the satyr, you would be the caped satyr. God damn it. What to do with you, Sully? What to do with you? Not wrong. Shit, I was gonna ask a question, but I forgot what it was. I don't know. Alright, so after I do this last bouncy, I'm gonna go do my Diablo kill. I think I already did my towers. I'm also trying to get as many legendaries as I can to try to unlock the new essences for the druid. I've unlocked a few already, though. Not bad. Not bad. I guess in between doing stuff in game, we'll talk about stuff out of game, such as the world's smallest update, and then also the Bout of Realms drama. So we'll just trickle in all the things, all of the things. Doom, doom, doom. Actually, speaking of trying to get all of the new legendaries myself, so again, I just went from Blood Knight to that of the Druid. Now, there are tons of ways of getting legendaries now, and I think one way that was nerfed that I think a lot of people miss, which was the Lassel spam. I recently saw a video from our good friend Indez, who essentially made it clear that the Lassel farm may not actually be dead. So I'll show you what that looks like here in a second. And then there's actually another way of getting new essences really quickly that I didn't even think about until I just switched to the druid. So if we go back to West March real quick, I'll show you the second way. I'll show you the way that I found, and then I'll show you the way that Indez shared on his YouTube channel recently. Again, shout out to him. That's who I saw it from. If somebody else came out with it earlier, I apologize, but that's who I saw it from. But actually crafting legendary equipment here at the crafter. So obviously you know that once you can find craft, once you get to a new legendary difficulty, ideally you're saving all of your rhodolite crystals in order to craft as many legendaries as you can at the fine craft. But if you are not fine crafting, you're probably going to have a bunch of these left. I know I did, like hundreds of these left, and you can do it in increments of 50. So I was actually able to craft, I think it was like 10 or 12 legendaries for both head, like the we'll call it the body, and then the weapon pieces, because the weapon pieces use iron ore, and then we'll call them body pieces again, use the tooth, the stained remains. So I was actually able to craft a decent amount of legendaries and even get new essences from this without fine crafting. So again, if you've already fine crafted after getting to the new Inferno difficulty, consider doing this for just crafting regular legendary equipment without fine crafting for another chance at more essences. But the way that Endez said was essentially you go to do your Heliquary. And of course, if you're not familiar with the Lassel farm, it was basically you go to, I think it was like Hell 1 or Inferno 1. Nope, definitely Hell 1. Nope, okay, it was normal. Oh god, I'm jumping everywhere. So you do normal, you go into Lassel, and there's a chance that you can actually get the additional portal that happens throughout your warband. Now, they nerfed it to the ground where it was like, even if you get the portal, it's a 50% chance it drops a legendary. So it was like really, really... Wait, what? Oh, yeah. Oh, I see what Ellie says. I saw that Endez video. Watch them hotfix it now that they did with the Diablo. Yeah. So that's true. They actually did the same thing with Diablo. But the lasso spam was basically you go into it and you know, kill him as fast as you can. You keep going until you try to get the portal. Get the portal, you get a legendary. And then if you keep doing it over and over and over again, you can get upwards of 20 to 30 legendary pieces in an hour, which is pretty good for something basically mindless. Now, the trick is to go to Hell 3. And is it Hell 3? I thought it was Hell 3. Hold on, where is he at? Where's our friend at? Yeah, Hell 2. It's this guy. So if you go to Yam Nail of the Deluge and you go in to do this, we're gonna go create raid and enter. You can do the same exact thing. And there's still the chance of getting the portal. And you just do this as fast as you can. You do the quick little jump, spacebar, and then you just kill him as fast as you can. Once he's dead, you get a chance of getting the additional portal. And if you do, it's still a 100% chance of getting the legendary gear or legendary equipment. So pretty sick, actually, if you're into just finding, if you've already done like all your dailies and all of your other things, it's a really great way of getting some additional legendaries. I'm not the type of person that would sit here and do it because I'm usually not always caught up on all of my other stuff. But if you are, this is a really great way of just spamming it. And I think he quoted like 28 is what he got in an hour, which is pretty good. Obviously, a certain amount of RNG kicks in because if you get a ton of portals, then you can do that. But ultimately, this was a pretty awesome way of getting more legendary equipment between those two ways. Because again, the first way is what I just sort of stumbled upon, which is crafting. Second one is in Hell 2 with that specific boss and then just killing as fast as you can. Not bad at all. It's actually pretty decent amount of legendary equipment. Now for me, again, I'm on the Druid. I have already gotten a few of the new legendaries. So if I go to my loyalty bonus, I've ever gotten the 2 new heads, no shoulders, 1 pair of pants, both of the main hands, and no offhands. So I've gotten 5, call it 5, of the new ones already. And I've only been on the Druid for 2 days, maybe less. So not bad. But yeah, so I highly encourage you doing both of those if you're trying to, squeeze out the last few of your essences that you need. And then obviously, if you have already done that, one really great way, at least going on right now, is of course by Trial of the Horde, because this is a way once you're in the top whatever ranking. I think it's top. Well, once you get to gold, you get 1 chest of a selector of any essence you have, you don't have, and then also if you get into in the top, I want to say it's like 100 or something, then you can get another one once the event ends. So this event ends in 27 days. Oh no, I'm sorry, on the 27th, which is in 2 days, Wednesday. But I don't know when you're going to see this video, but yeah. So I like this. This is a great way of getting additional ones. So I'm going to grind everything I can for the Druid, and then hopefully that is the last. I can use that to get the last one. So pretty sick there. I like it, and yes, Ellie, I do think it's going to get patched hella quick. Hella quick. Red can't make it, and then the last time I didn't make it, make the squads I didn't go, so I'm sitting out. I'm bitter. I'm almost 2k ore for Legos. That's what I'm saying. Like I had a ton of Legos that I was, ore that I was just sitting on. So why not? And then we have a decent amount of time before we have to get to the next Inferno difficulty. So it feels like a good time to use on it and get those essences you need. Y'all know? All right. Ellie said, who were you in Bout of Realms with? With Liz, Raven, Voice, Smegs, Swifty. Who else was in there? I feel like I'm forgetting at least two. I'm definitely forgetting at least two, but it was a really good group. Everyone made it every single time, which was really awesome to see just from a commitment standpoint. But we did well. So let's go ahead and talk about my Bout of Realms experience, okay? Events. Yeah, the Bout of Realms. The Bout of Realms, this is my first time that I ever took part in it. I think this is like year 3 that they've done it. The rewards were pretty cool. I obviously knew I wasn't going to get a cape, right? The cape is super badass, a little small. So obviously for the whales that are going to get it, I say whales, I mean, it's going to be whales. We all know that. It's going to be very small to see, but at least it's different. And I like the idea of getting something unique for winning a PvP event. I like this a lot. That was one of my favorite things that, what was that battle royale that ended up not doing so great? Not Fortnite, not Valorant, but similar idea to Valorant. Apex Legends. So it had the trails where you actually got different colors based off like your higher rank. I like that. So it's sort of like an in-game flex that costs nothing, but you get it from like a flex because you did something in PvP or ranked. So I like this a lot. Obviously this one is a lot cooler because it has the little pokes, but that one's not permanent. Whatever. I've made my voice very, very vocal about not liking the non-permanent things. First place, you get this really sick frame that has the trophy. Second place, you get the same as everyone else in the top 64. So as you can see, 64 is the threshold to make it past the prelims. And it's important to note that in order to make it into the prelims, you had to be in the top 64 in the world, okay? So the prelims were 5 days and 3 matches every single day. So 5, 10, 15, 3, 6, 9, 12, 15 matches, all right? And then if you were in the top 64 out of those 15 matches, then congratulations, you got to move on to the rounds this week. Now, this was my first time going into it. I knew that look at my stats, right? I knew I wasn't getting far. So I think my combat rating is 52,400. My resonance is 4,920, which is actually higher than it usually is, believe it or not. Let me go and identify that. My substats, while working on them, are not ideal, but I'm at 3,700 armor, 4,700 armor pen, and then 3K potency, 3K resistance. Work in progress. We're getting there. All right, we're getting there. Look, don't hate me. I'm getting there, all right? I'm working on it. But I knew we weren't going to get that far. So I knew my job was to basically get the first tower and then basically like just be a little bitch and annoy everyone and run around and get like the other towers that the other team had without fighting. I knew my role. So we were in Discord every single time, and I recorded all of the fights. So the first 4 days are on my YouTube channel. And they're longer and not incredibly edited because, again, by the time these ended, it was late at night and I was just ready to go to bed. But the last night, I was unable to record. So this is sort of rundown of what happened. Going into the last night, we were ranked 98th. Okay, so there were 3 games that night, and we were ranked 98th. So we had to give me a skin. What up, Gad? We were ranked 98th going into the last day, and there were 3 fights. So in theory, without like getting super granular in the calculations, we had to at least win 2 out of the 3. All right, 2 of the last 3 fights to get into the top 64, and we needed a little bit of RNGesus on our side. So first game, they're missing 2 players, and we're like, awesome. Still a close fight, pretty decent like resonance balance, but we won the fight. Okay, second one, absolute blowout. Just bodied us, right? Completely shattered us, right? You can see it right here. You see where I'm going with this. The last game, in theory, we just needed to win it. Into theory, get into the 64, right? Top 64. As you can see, I'm ranked 66. Highest rank 66. We didn't make it. We're off by 2. But boy howdy, that last game was intense, and we actually ended up winning. But man, and we won early, so we actually had the chance of like we were like ranked like 28th because our game finished before everyone else, which means we had more points than everyone else. But my gosh, it was ridiculous. Oh, you can actually see all the groups. Oh, these are the current, like, yeah. 64 to the 32. Never mind. So yeah, it was a little heartbreaking to get 2 ranks away, 2 ranks away from being able to get into the finals. But it was super fun. And yeah, I would do it again in a heartbeat with the same group. I obviously think it's way more fun with people that you know. But man, it was painful, man. It was painful. Anyway, so that was my Bout the Realms experience. Obviously, I was the smallest residence on my team, but I actually had a fantastic time. So even if you are smaller residents, I highly encourage you, seeing if there's a team available next year, or I'm assuming they only do this annually at this point. But man, I had so much fun, even just talking with everyone on Discord and shooting the shit. But yeah, it was a little heartbreaking to see that we were 2 spots away. Literally two spots. Pretty painful. You can see that we actually won by a great margin too, so that the last night we won massively in both fights and then lost the middle one. So we thought this was going to be enough, and obviously the points differential only mattered in case of technically 1 spot. Only mattered in the case of a tie. So like even then we had the points in our corner. It was so painful to see. But GG's to everyone we played against. I actually played against a lot of people I know. Yeah, so shout out to everyone. Hopefully you guys had a good Bout of Realms experience. Like I said, I was not anticipating having a lot of fun, but I definitely did. And I'm definitely going to do it again next time. So, super duper fun. All right, what else do we need to do? So we haven't done Diablo yet. Let's go do Diablo. Gad, how'd you do? Did you do it, bud? Did you get a chance to get in there? Rank 88, nice. That's still good, though. Oh, I wonder where did it show it on our server rank? Not that the server rank mattered at all. Oops, not it. Yeah, you can't see it anymore. Never mind. We were we were like 3rd in our server, which felt really cool, but we could have F some teams up, but I wasn't able to make round 5. Oh no, Gad. Yeah, that I was talking about that earlier. We actually got really lucky that everyone was able to make it pretty consistently. That was one thing I was worried about for me. I really didn't want to be the reason that we couldn't do it. So I was glad I was able to make all of them. All right, let's go do this. Actually, first, I think I did my tower thing already. I thought I did at least. Cheap viewers on stream bot. Oh, thank God. Someone to ban. Hello. I don't know why Twitch allows this crap. Banned. Apparently I haven't done it yet. Well, guess we're gonna do it. All right, so we also need to talk about the new update, which, yeah, we'll talk about that update. Let me get started on this. Yo, Diablo DI, what up? Good to see you, man. You doing all right? It's been a minute. Ugh. I know I say this all the time. I struggle with the Sunday streams, so I'll just leave them so that way if I can do it, I will. But dude, it's my wife on Sundays is like, no, babe, it's our night, just hang out. I'm like, but it's like I only stream 3 nights a week, so I always feel bad when I miss it. But I appreciate y'all showing up when I do stream. Still Blood Knight? No. I did unlock all of my Blood Knight essences, and I have some builds that I need to do still, based off recordings I already did. But I am. Oh, you're the Blood Knight. Nice. Yeah, so I got all my essences, and then I actually transferred to the Druid. So videos coming for the Blood Knight, 2, I believe, 1 PvP, 1 non-PvP. Not too many build differences, which is why I decided not to stay on it too much longer, because like it just got to the point where I got all the essences and there was absolutely zero oomph in the build. Like it was real bad. I thought for sure that there was a place where it was going to be a new single target build, but literally for the single target build, you're using 90% of the essences that came out when the Blood Knight first came out 2 years ago. So Ellie, yeah, the lack of an update is exactly what I'm talking about. Lack thereof, for sure. All right, so Let me see if I can do this and this at the same time. So the update, we're going to do this while I'm fighting because that's how short this update is that I can actually maintain my position in the towers thing and cover this update all at the same time. It's literally a big Wamposaurus. So it is happening this Wednesday. We're getting the new battle pass, of course. The video is broken. And then we're getting the track your enemies in the Wicked Hunt, which is just like our normal event reset where you get all these different events within it. And then we are getting the Winds of Fortune this weekend, so the 27th through the 3rd, which is good, but that's literally it. And the featured update set item Hunter is being extended. Notification updates and claim all button. These are quality of life. The Blood Knight re-skill mapping is being added back, and now you can actually replay the Elder Rift a lot quicker because it's now exists, which was a pay-to-win thing for some of the events. So you actually, like, if you max it out, you got it. Let me go back to this real quick. Oh, see, look at that timing, man. We can literally cover the update and do this at the same time. It's a Gust Tower. Augustus. Drop my Gust Tower. Drop these two. Boop. Literally, all right, already back to covering the update. The other one is inventory sorting. So we've added the ability for players to sort items in miscellaneous tabs in different ways. So like 3, call it 1, 2, 3, well, four quality of life updates in the featured update, and then a shift or extension in the event. That's it. That's all this update is. Wild that was it. Absolutely crazy. But here we are. So what does this mean? So obviously there are times where I know things that I cannot share, and I can't tell you when I can and cannot share things because that could then in turn be me telling you things that I cannot tell you if you're picking up what I'm putting down, right? But usually if we think about the past 3 years of Diablo Immortal, when we get these, we'll call them really, 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 really bad updates. I mean, let's call it what it is. Tell us, break TOS. But when we get these really, 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 really bad patch or update, it usually means something pretty massive is coming right behind it. Generally speaking. Now, I'm not saying that I know that for sure, or even I'm hypothetically guessing. Well, I am saying I'm hypothetically guessing. I'm just saying that there is a non-trivial situation where that happens, right? All right, I need a lightning tower here. So, if we look at this update, it's the end of August. So, considering the cadence, could this mean the next update is massive? I think there's a chance, but I don't know what it would be. You know what I mean? I don't think the roadmap tells us much either. Like the last time we saw the roadmap, it was pretty kind of straightforward. Looking the bright side, less chance for them screwing things up. Shit. So true. What this means is they're putting in something small right now because the next update's going to be bigger. See? Ellie and I are on the same page. I mean, there's a chance, right? I mean, generally that's how it works, or it means we just had a massive update. Watch them drop in the other new 5-star. Good thing I don't have to build anymore. True. You don't have to worry about that anymore. Oh, but hopefully that means we get a pretty massive update. Now let's speculate. Let's say that is the case, right? What would we? Again, it's not the end of year update, right? What do we think? What would we want in a major update? That's my thing. Like, what are we looking for at this state in the game? Call it, September, October, maybe even. I don't know. Somewhere in that ball frame of like the next major update. What do we want? If I think about for me in my current situation, what do I want? I want something new, right? So we've gotten a lot of quality of life stuff recently. We've gotten a lot of changes to make, our grind maybe a little bit more. Sully says stability. I mean, fair. We've gotten like the last time we got a new dungeon was a minute ago. See, actually, that's what Gad says too. A new dungeon, and creates. Creates. Oh, and then create balance changes in classes. That's fair, especially in PvP. There has been a pretty consistent meta in PvP for a while now. Now, again, you guys know I'm not the biggest PvPer. No composite gems, please. Oh God, yeah, those composite gems. If or when they come, I think it's gonna be a really rough situation. Oh boy. But yeah, so like, you know, but I hate to say it, is that something we get? So something else we haven't gotten in a while is like a familiar or pet update. We did just get new green items. So we just got that the lightning one, which actually was pretty busted good, and they nerfed it. So they could do a green item, but I don't know if they would do that again that quickly. What else though? Like to me, familiars is something that we haven't had an update in a while. One small thing that I think would go a long way with the player base is reintroducing, because they gave it to us for a short amount of time to, I guess, test it, but to give us the ability of using our familiars on bounties again. God, that was such a nice quality of life, and then they took it away, and I was like, gasp. They introduced new skills. Oh, that's right, they did do new skills for familiars. That's fair. That was kind of recent. Dang, I forgot about that. Good point, Ellie. What else could there be? So new dungeon, and in my opinion, the dungeon makes sense. We haven't got a new dungeon in a while. And we had like what else? New ancient legendary gear. Ooh, maybe, because they did say that we could get new legendary ancient gear. So like we had the head. Maybe they add another one. Because right now I don't think they didn't introduce one. Did they? Like there's not one now. I wouldn't be surprised if they added another gym slot somewhere. I hope for the sake of the spenders they don't, but you never know. Dang. Yeah, that's a fair point. Well, there was this whole like leak or something, like what was it? Last year about a cloak they could do, but I think we got that. I think that leak came true because it was once you get to like 6K res, you can put gems directly into your cloak. So I guess technically we got that. I mean, you're definitely right. They could add it. I mean, where the hell else do you put it? You know, I mean, man's run out of place to put. Imagine the butt plug. You can put one gem. You can put a 5-star gem on your butt plug. What they really need to do is add modifications for the rings. It's freaking murder trying to get the right color. That's fair. I agree with that. I 1000% agree with that. Gad said no. Oh, so you know they did not add it, so you can't do the helmet right now? Okay, so that's okay, that's a fair point then, Gad. So if you can't do the helmet right now, item crafting. Oh, yeah. Wait, what? Can you? No, they did. This is 110. 1,100, right? Probably new gems. They could actually fix the messed up auto pathing. Maybe fix porting to a layer that brings you into the layer. Yeah, that's fair. Probably new gems coming out again. Good for whale, not me. Free to play when I'm almost 4K reso without spending. That's still impressive that you're 4K. So it looks like we do have we do have this. So we do have the ability of doing these. So they have what, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then 9. So you can do those. Meh. Maybe conversion, because like right now I don't think you can convert at all. So if I want to move my 62, I can't bump it up, which feels like a waste. That feels like a quality of life though. I don't think that's a major update. So maybe new gems, maybe a new gem socket. What did you say? The composite gems? Again, I hope not, but we did see them in the game. So like that could happen. Hey, have a good night, bud. Take it easy. What about new gear levels? They haven't done that in a long time. Maybe. Now we did get, we were told that we could share this. We got notification about a year ago that they had no interest in bumping up these gear levels past 30, that it felt like an appropriate grind, that they didn't need to continue. But again, that was at the time. So maybe that's something they can get rid of or, change their mind on. I don't know. Could be. I'm still stuck on that whole gym slot thing. Like, I mean, where else could you put it? Again, you got the capes, unless, it has to be a butt plug, right? The only place you can put it is straight up rectally. I don't know. Be interesting to see what they come out with. So I think new playable things that change the game would be a home run for a lot of people. In addition to some bug fixes and quality of life fixes, I think is what I'm hearing. I don't know. It'd be interesting to see what else we get. Also curious of when that would happen, because again, we're kind of far from that. Oh, I can craft here. So we'll have to see, but I think that this small update, while it does suck, could do a headband helmet slot. There you go. That's true. Yeah, we'll have to see though. It'll be nice to see what the major update is and when it happens. But right now, this current update is a big old Wamposaurus. Oh, that was good. That was good. Oh, that was good. That was good. 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 Oh wait, it's not the one I want. Lame. Lame. Don't want that. I don't want those stats. Do want the triple stat though. Anyway, I don't know. We'll have to see. Oh wait a minute. There's a lot more of Charvel they could extend. Oh true, they could extend into Charvel some more. I forgot about Charvel. Yeah, you're right. They could do that. So there's definitely options for things we get. And usually, you know, we get a few at a time, right? Unless it's super duper massive. So we'll have to see. I don't know. More to come. All right, so we got Fortitude. That's what I wanted. They could turn the glove slot into the Infinity Gauntlet. Oh my god, imagine. Yeah, so you can put like 5 of those motherfuckers on there. A pet slot. Ah, they could do a pet slot. What up, Armstrong? Arlene? Arlie, excuse me. Arlie. I believe is how you say your name. Hopefully I'm not butchering it. I'm sorry if I did. All right, let's go kill Diablo. I hope they had a piercing feature where each piercing has a slot for a new gem. Oh, like a belly button and stuff like that. Yeah, could be. Could be. Could do belly buttons. Earrings. Could be. Yeah, I guess you guys are right. There are a lot of different potential at that point. I don't know. But I do think it's a fair assumption that while the update is ass, it should mean that something else is coming soon. Sup? What's good? Dude, I'm also watching UFC while I'm streaming. I just like casually have it on my phone down below. This dude is getting his butt handed to him. I don't know why. I've been like really into UFC recently. It's been fun. All right. Hello, friend. We meet again. Again and again. You know, the first time I did this was truly one of the sickest boss battles I've had in a, not only just a mobile game, but in a game. Like when they added Diablo, I guess it was almost, was it over a year ago now? No, it was last December. This boss fight for the first time before they like turned it down a little bit was such a good fight. I think I died like 3 times. I don't remember what class I was on, but I remember thinking, wow, this is a boss fight. And the fact that it still rewards us like a cosmetic for every class and stuff like that if you haven't done it already, but then also like a weekly thing, like at least they didn't permanently kill it. It's not like one and done. But this was such a sick boss fight. I think by far my favorite boss fight, top 3 of all games I've played, but without a doubt the best boss fight I've ever played in Diablo Immortal, obviously. But yeah, the Diablo was a sick boss fight. Lower back tattoo slot. True. You could get all Gen Z and stick a crap in your face. What are you talking about, bro? Where? What? Man jumped off the deep end. Die, my friend. Almost dead. Bet. Perfect. All of the Legos. Best fight is Sephiroth. I don't think I know that one. Oh, is that one of the what's it called? Reliquary bosses? At first I read that as stepmom and I was like, I mean, I guess your stepmom could be a pretty sick boss fight. To each their own. Ezra. Oh, FF7. Copy that, copy that. Alright, still no one. Alright, let's see. What I say I need now? We can do Vanguard. I need dungeons too. Got a lot to do today. I think we talked about everything I wanted to talk about. Talked about the bout. Where's my title and shit? Talked about the bout, updates. And now we're doing our weekly update. All right, bet. Did all my bounties. Still need dungeons. Did all my heliquary. I did my first bestiary. Cool. I could probably just pug it, but whatever. It's always better when you don't. Looking for more Van 4. Oh, okay. Text. I know text. It's good. Okay. I am part of the applications. Swifty! Alright. Boop. I'm looking for one more. One more Vampo. Hello. Clan. Hello. Tower lights. Boop. Swifty was, like I said earlier, was in our group for the bout. Yo, long time no see. I'll say I definitely know Tex. Is he in this server? Oh yeah, he is. I was about to say. My butt is definitely worn out. Whoa, Liz. W. I'm slacking on all tasks today. Nice. So we do elite then? Hold on. Is it Is it worth to do elite? Or just Van 4? I don't think the rewards get better, do they? Just 4. Sounds good. Let's go. Rewards the same, right? Oh, okay. That's what I thought. I don't know. Yeah, you know, 5 eyebrow piercing, 3 nose bridge bars, a bull ring piercing. True. Oh my god. Think of all those gems we could have with all those. Dude, that's a ton of gems. Wait a minute. All right, let's do this. Boop. I'm a bear. I will say I've enjoyed already being back on the druid. Single target damage is already better than that of the Blood Knight, and that's without some of the new essences that look like they're gonna be better for not farming, but for raids. I support this. Call it the Gen Z update. Dude, what is with you and the gens? Slamming all the gens today. Was it Gen Z you mentioned earlier? You did was. What are you? Are you a millennial? Solely, are you yeah, what are you? I don't know what you are. What are you? Where are you? See, now you got me singing. God dang it. Are you a boomer? You could be a boomer. I think you're a boomer. I'm a millennial. I just know we didn't eat Tide Pods. That's all I know. I stay out of the rest. Too much drama. I would be considered a Zennial. Pretty sure that's a point of sale name for a register system. The fuck? Why are you named after a point of sale system? Not named, obviously, but why is your why is that? What do you mean? I've heard of Gen Z. I've heard of Boomer. Are you? How old are you? My man's in his 90s. Zennial. Is that like a hybrid millennial? Jesus. I've never heard of a Zennial. Millennials are the goat. The throat goats. On the cusp of millennial, Gen Z probably. Okay, alright. Means I grew up without a tech like a Gen X, but adult like a millennial. Alright. I don't know what to do with that information. Bro, no way I'm tired already. I was off today, and I'm off tomorrow. Boom, 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 boom. Doosh. Zugdoosh. You grew up without tech. Okay. I mean, so I grew up as a millennial, and I was there like when, like, I remember dial-up internet. I remember cell phones coming out. You know what I mean? Like, I remember all that kind of tech. I remember not having a cell phone. I remember getting 3/4, and that's how I got a hold of my mom after we were done skating at the local skate rink. I'm old enough for that. Like I said, dial-up internet was definitely a thing. AIM and all that. MySpace. Social media booming. I was around for all that. I remember T9 text. Oh my god. I bet I'm so slow now with the T9 text. Isn't it called T9 text? Cell phone came out when I was in college. We still had pagers in high school. That's crazy. Pagers is crazy. A person born between the late 1970s and early 1980s, after at the end of Generation X and beginning of or at the end of the millennial generation. Interesting. And typically, I thought it said retarded. Holy fuck. I thought you just called a whole generation retarded. I was like, damn, that was with the hard R. And typically regarded as exhibiting characteristics of both of these generations. Understood. Yeah, pagers are crazy. I can't even lie to you. That's crazy. That's nuts. Pagers. My mom had a pager. Yeah, they call those Zennials. Yeah, no, that's just a point of sale system. I can't be convinced otherwise. If anyone's in the theme park industry, you know. You know. Zennial. Whoa, what the? What are you doing here? X-ennials. Ah, so not a Zennial. X-ennials. Understood. You say the X, bro. Look, Hooked on Phonics told me to not say the X. Unless that bitch has a space after it, okay? That shit was Zennial. And honestly, it fucking sounds cooler, okay? Fucking X-ennial bullshit. You're a Zennial. There's millennials and there's Zennials, okay? Fucking Zennials making up their own goddamn words now. X-ennials. Shut the hell up. So does this mean I make fun of you for being a millennial? Oh, totally. Look, I'm sure I probably fit in I don't even, what's a stereotypical millennial? I don't even know. Well, we're gonna trigger somebody. I can tell where this is going already. I couldn't tell you one stereotype of a millennial. When did the lazy workers kick in? Sean, just responds, love them out. We're about to trigger somebody, I can tell. And look, I know we're not getting made fun of by no Zennial, right? Lazy workers started kicking in the millennial face. Sorry, bro. See, I could see that because there's a lot of people that are my age that I'm like, bruh. The birth of entitlement. I'm sure I'll piss somebody off with that. You know what? I don't know if that is like, if that it is actually like a thing for millennials or not, but I could see that. I can absolutely see that. That's fair. That's fair. Oh shit, she did class change. To what? Oh, nice. Birth of, yep. Yeah, I could see that. I could definitely see that. No discrepancy here. Bro's hair. Oh, nice. Back to DH. Like I said, though, I have a lot of people that are my age that either work with me or for me. I prefer having how do I want to say this? A diverse work group. With, how do I want to say this? So wait, what is it? There's millennial, and then there's Gen X, and then boomer. Gen X's, I like Gen X's a lot. I think I relate closely to more Gen X's than I do a lot of millennials. I think socially I'm a millennial. I think professionally I'm probably closer to a Gen X though. Because I find a lot more common ground with Gen X's. Well, at least in the working field. Wait, Ellie says, I remember the first time, the first millennial I hired, he straight up told me he was going to be a director in 2 years, and he knew all the top executives from the special program he was in. Yeah, dude. Yeah, that tracks. That's a thing. Easiest way to describe Gen Z, the scream about the unfair life is because I have to work an 8-hour shift of work. Look, you're not gonna see any discrepancy here. But isn't it Gen? What's after? Is it millennial, Gen X, and then Gen Z's below millennial? I don't know how those work, or like what that hierarchy looks like. I know boomers up there. The baby boomer, like my mom was a boomer, but I'm pretty sure there's one in between. I should say was. My mom is a baby boomer, still alive. Gen X is from the 70s. Got it. Then never mind. Isn't there one between millennial and boomer though? Boomers then X? Damn. One more. Boner. Ellie just put boner in chat. Jesus Christ, Ellie. Fucking put boner, Gen X, Zennials, millennial, Gen Z. See, now the two different chats are telling me different things, chat. For real, fucking autocorrect. Look, girls talking about getting boned over here. Boomer, nope, you can't, no take backs. You said boner. But look, for real though, you said boner instead of boomer, and you're saying autocorrect? How often do you talk about boners that your autocorrect would correct from boomer to boner? I'm just saying. How many boners are we talking about? 5'10"? 6'7"? What is the number of boners that you talk about on a daily basis? Have you seen half these Discord channels? That's fair. Okay, that's fair. But why are you talking about the boners? Jesus Christ. I'm gonna get banned again on YouTube. Watch. Gen X is the digital era. We are the invisible era. Ah, okay. The greatest generations. Wait, what? The silent generations. Baby boomers, Gen X, millennial. Okay, that's what I thought. So between boomers and Gen X is millennial. Understood. I gotcha. Man, I don't know how we got on this little tangent, but thank you guys for entertaining it. And then look, I mean, we're all out here having a great conversation about, ages and stuff. And then Ellie starts talking about boners. I can't with this woman. It's just diabolical. Dropping the boner bomb in chat. And now he's going to bring up Lola Bunny. Lola Bunny! Talking about a boner, all right. Look, Lola Bunny's built different. Hey, can no one change my mind? Boners are great for everyone. Fair. I mean, I guess not everyone. Not everyone prefers boners. God, this chat. Guys, there's something wrong with us. We're fucked. Okay, we're fucked in the head. And I like it. I foster it. I feel like I should apologize. You know what? Lola Bunny. Wait, I wasn't going to talk about Lola Bunny. This is my point. We're so messed up in the head, chat, that, like, it's unhealthy. And I understand that you guys, like, I foster this relationship with you guys. But, like, we have a problem, all right? We were talking about boomers and everything else. We're talking about boners now. Now we're talking about Lola Bunny. Like, Smexy Rabbits. Look, she might be a Smexy Rabbit, but I'm just saying. What the point is that We are a messed up community, and I like it. I like it a lot. I have to say, it like boner, so it goes through. Oh, because it'll ban it, really? Because yeah, I mean, Ellie just dropped straight up boner over here on this side. Twitch don't give a fuck. You just have to blame Blizzard for this. If there was more to talk about in the update, we would not have gone off this on this tangent. That is a fair point. Honestly, I'm good with that. Let's blame Blizzard. Fucking Blizzard. We could have had a whole video about the update, but instead, we had to make a video about what the update should have been and boners. I'm game. I'm game to blame Blizz. All right, let's do craft. But for the record, while we're being absolute just degenerates, at least we're having fun. Oh, don't do that. Upgrade. Do you get anything for getting two maxed out things for this? Where's Wolfie? I know, right? He's probably working. Probably working. Or I fell off and he hates me. One of the two. I always joke with him about that. Know what? Oh, fuck. See, I do that all the time. I ask a question and then people answer and I forget what I asked. I'm an idiot. What did I ask? What did I ask? Shit. Ellie answered the question. The answer was no, but I don't remember what the question was. Now we're fucking playing Jeopardy over here. What is... Take any new ones? Oh, I got 2. Nice. Tokens and lethal. You don't get extra rewards for... Oh, okay, got it, yeah. I did ask that question, thank you. Transforming into a werewolf increases your evasion rating by 1% for 1.5 seconds for every 1 primal power you currently have. Up to a maximum of 28.5. Damn. Oh, but it's only for 1.5 seconds. Alright. What's the other one? Lethal. It's a chess piece. Rapid Might also causes your primary attacks to deal additional damage equal to 1.9%. See, this is what I'm saying. There's going to be a really good primary attack build for the Druid. I'll show you what I mean. So, right now the good build is that of the bear form, right? So we keep that in mind and look at what else we have here. Transform Raven, no, it's not that one. Is it this one? So yeah, the Rapid Might increases your primary attacks to deal additional damage up to equal to 1.9% of your maximum life, which makes sense. That's fine. This one is interesting. So activating Summon Oak Sage increases the damage of your summons by 9.5% for 5 seconds for each active summon up to a maximum of 38%. Make Gloomcast great again. Agreed. So this could be good though, because I think with the main primary attack build that we were using for the Druid last time, it does use the 3 Summon Oaks and 2 Wolves. So that's 5. 5 times 9, is that the max? No. Yes, because that's 45. Mathing. All right, so that's good. And then the new one we just got was for the main hand, Summon Wolves also weaken nearby enemies, increasing the damage they take from you by 15.2%. That's really good. And the other main hand we got was Raven Swarm now empowers you, causing your primary attacks and skills to conjure ravens that automatically attack enemies. Attack enemies who are blind when ravens hit them multiple times. And then offhand is Thorn Armor. So I think, let's look at this. Great. All right, so let's test this real quick. The answer is Alien Earth. The question, what is garbage Disney version of an alien product? What? All right, let's, do I have my wolves? Okay, I have my wolves. Let's do this. Let's do a quick little 30-second, see what our damage looks like, and then we'll go from there. Doom. Get these guys back up. And pause. A little early. A little premature. All right. So we put that here. just as a quick measurement. Oops. So if we look at what we have, and even some of the new stuff we already have. So where bear and edge forms you dragon bear, increase your attack range and maximum life. So this is increase your maximum life. This is good. All right. We're already doing the summoning wolves increase your damage, but I could also make it so my Raven Swarm now empowers you, causing primary attacks to deal more damage. That's tough. I don't know which is going to do more damage between the two main hands. We'll probably have to test that. So Werebear now leaves for target damage, increasing attack speed and critical hit. So this is a good one. I want to keep that. Thorn Armor now creates an... All right, so Thorn Armor could go away. So we could do this. All right, so that's going to make it so our Rapid Might also causes primary attacks to deal additional damage. This is the Fire Wolves, which we actually don't need anymore either. Interesting. Interesting. I don't know. So that's Crush. Increase the damage done of your summons by 9.5%. So if we do keep that. See, now we're getting, now it's, okay, so Crush Werebear empowers you, causing your primary attacks to smash the ground and damage. All right, so Crush is for the Werebear, that's fine. What can we get rid of here? I don't have any of the new ones. Just thinking. So we could, okay, so maybe we do want Thorn Armor. Because right now, oh wait, my Oak Sages are doing this. Okay, never mind. So this is good, this is good. So I want Oak Sages. Rapid Might, Summon Wolves, and then Werebear. Okay. Do I have anything left on Thorn Armor? All right, let's see how this works. I don't know how this is going to work. Let's test this. So the number to beat is okay, 105 mil at 29 seconds. 3 point. All right, so just as a friendly reminder, what the fuck is still attacking you? All right. So quick reminder, this is what we're trying to beat. 105 million at 29 seconds, 3.6 mil damage per second. After 29 seconds. All right. Fuck, that was a pretty big burst. Oh yeah, this is gonna be way better already. FYI. Did slow down a little bit when I changed, so maybe changing was not the play there. All right, so interesting. It was actually less. We did less damage, but I felt like my damage dropped off pretty heavily when I switched back. I'm wondering if I shouldn't switch and just stay in my Werebear form the whole time after I do that initial burst phase. So the other thing that we could add to this is the new, where is it? Essences, inherit. No extracts, fine. This one. So Raven Swarm now empowers you, causing your primary attacks and skills to conjure ravens that automatically attack enemies. So that could be good. I kind of want to try this one again, though. Let's try this one more time. 29 seconds. I fucked it up already. I'm an idiot. Welp. What would you get rid of, though? What was that one that did it? Pants? No, main hand. All right, so what do I have now on main hand? Werebear now transferring to Gigantic Bear increases the attack range and maximum life. Which, if I'm using Rapid Might for the attack damage, Could get rid of Summon Oaks. The shoulders feel weird. Not gonna lie. There's not a better option, I feel like. So if we kept this to what it was. So we keep that one on. And then once we get the new offhand, we could do that. And I kind of want to just test this real quick. All right, so let's go put this back on. Oops. Uh-oh. I have a problem. So I can't do that. Shit. I can't put Ravens on because I don't have enough ability slots. Shit. Is this like piecing together a good build? I swear to God. Circle of Life? No, I'm not using that either. Werebear? No. Sheet. All right, so we got to keep that one on. Can I get rid of this? Summon Oaks. I don't love getting rid of Summon Oaks, I'm not going to lie. Thorn Armor. I was going to say what? Mangle. Wait, what am I buffing on the first slot? Crush. So I could do Mangle. You downloaded the free trial of D3? Nice, nice. So we need... All right. So... Oh. So Thorn Armor. Wolves. And then Ravens. I don't know what this is going to do. All right, let's test this bad boy. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Wow, it's a lot easier to keep this up, that's for sure. That's what she said. Although the damage is lower. Damage is definitely going to be lower. But I can switch back and forth. Okay, it's a lot lower. It's like 10 mil off. They still want they still want too much for the game to get a physical copy. To not get a physical copy, that's fair. Fair, 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 fair. Alright. Anyway, that was enough playing around with that. Do farm. Okay. What else? Did Vanguard. Dungeons. That was the other one that we needed. We can just run some dungeons. Although, do we want to make a werewolf build for dungeons? I kind of want to do that, actually. Let's play. Let's play with a werewolf. Let's start with a raid, since that's probably where we're going to need to be closest to. Armory. Nope. Essences. Bound Werebear. We don't need that one anymore. Alright. Lunge, where it now causes you to flicker out of sight, becoming untargetable as you dash, damaging enemies along your path. Lunge can be used multiple times in quick succession. Now causes you to perform a quick step back. Nope, I don't like that. Step back. Howl. Howl Werewolf also applies a fear to enemies 1.5 seconds until 50% life are feared. Cannot fear often. Alright, so that's more of a PvP one. Also increase your critical hit chance. I like that. Okay. That's probably good for this. Let's just double check. Nothing for a werewolf. Okay. Probably still good with this as well. Yeah, nothing good there. Wait, what did that say? While a werewolf generates 6 primal power for each enemy killed. Alright, so this needs a change. So Rend and Tear also increases your critical hit chance of primary attacks. Rend and Tear werewolf cannot be used while under the effects of total loss of control. Rend and Tear consumes 5% power, increasing critical hit. That one's probably better. What was the new essence there for the pants? I don't remember. Summon Oaks. Oh, that's right. The other one is the one that gives us it. Okay. Alright, so don't need Werebear. Summon wolves weaken nearby enemies. I'm fine with that. I'll probably do the new one too. So Raven Swarm now empowers you. Oh, I could do the fire too, though. I don't know if I need the fire, though. Because I had the fire wolves, so I don't know if I need that. I could do Raven Swarm. Alright, so right now I have Thorn Armor, Summon Wolves, and Raven Swarm, and then Wolf Transformation. Rend and Tear. Cause you dash forward and strike. If the enemy hits you, you activate a powerful follow-up attack. Now slashes with both claws when in front of you. That could do the burn, though. And a Y, dealing additional damage to enemies low life. That could be good, actually. Summon Oak, I don't necessarily need. Werewolf Crush. That is Werebear, my bad. What does Thorn Armor have down here? Nothing. Okay. Ferocious Strike. I could do that. Alright. So, skills. Yep. This one needs to be Raven Swarm. Ooh, wait. I could do the Raven Swarm also increases my speed. Yeah, those shoulders. Alright. Whatever, this is fine. Let's just play with this. So this is a buff, switch, jumpy, howl. Mister, how you doing? What up, T-Clink? Good to see you, bud. We're playing with some builds, bro. Playing with some builds. As we go into, oh, not what I want to do. I want to do this one. Okay, cool. Cannot start matchmaking. What did I do? There we go. Yeah, man, life's good. Life's good. Oh, I'm not getting the speed bonus? Is that the issue here? Shit. Oh, that's the wrong one. Alright, I want the speed. I want the speeds. Essence, Inherit. Alright, I need some. Oh, okay. Oh, fuck. I wasn't ready for that. Someone else. Got it. Fuck you. Alright. Now I'm fast. Now I'm fast as fuck, boy. Wait, I lost all my movement speed. What the hell? What the hell? What the hell? Why am I not fast? What? I'm about to get attacked. The wolves are doing what they should be wolving. Yeah, I can't tell if I would be doing more damage if I was the Fire Wolf or not, or if I'm doing more damage with the Raven. Ravens is doing 9% of my total damage. Most of my damage is coming from switching. Interesting. So right now I'm still triggering off of my wolves being fire, so that's still probably okay, I guess. Invite to lifesteal. But yeah, T-Clink, how you doing, bud? Doing all right? Am I missing any, or is anything not active? That's active. Active. One thing I'll say is that I'm very squishy as a wolf. Someone said I only play gold class as Monk and Blood Knight. I don't even know what to do with that information. Like, what does that mean? I only play gold clashes.
Blinded by their own rage.
What's the best way of testing this dungeon build? Would it be by running a dungeon by myself and seeing how fast I can kill the first boss, or would it just be like hitting the dummy? Because like, unclear, honestly, unclear. Still curious. Thorn armor is doing the most damage. So that's what I'm saying. I think most of my damage is actually coming from the fire explosion, so I wonder if I should be the fire wolf. Because I think the seeds are being part of that. I don't even know if I actually even need... Do I still, it was like 100. Let's see what the single target damage is of this. I'm curious now. When we're done. Oh, oh, okay, okay, okay. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, trying to make the wolf good again. What else could we change here? Oh yeah, I forgot it. I also need to do all that. All right, I think this is still... What if we did... And I could turn this into whatever I wanted. Oh, Ravenstorm could actually increase my movement speed. W. Now we're cooking. So Thorn Armor, Ravens. Oh, now I'm just missing an ability. Damn. Damn, that could be really good. All right. So we got. I'm reached in flames. Raven Swarm empowers me, makes me faster. Thorn Armor is increasing my critical hit chance. It's also. This is also creating my Smoldering Seeds. The Werewolf is increasing my primary attacks of my critical hits. I don't know if I want that one though. I don't want to dash forward. Yeah, oh, this will be good now. Dude, I think we're cooking here. So I don't need this, but now I need Summoning Oaks. All right. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Let's see this. So if I'm doing damage is shit. Maybe not. Maybe not shit. Definitely worse than it was on my... It's half the damage I was doing on the bear. That's crazy. Half the damage, bro. Half. Well, what the fuck? Well, then I might as well just do the bear. That's crazy. All right, so what essences am I using here, though? All right, I don't remember if I tested this. So if I keep everything the same, and then I just make it... Oh, no, I can't. Never mind. We're good. All right, whatever. All right, I got to run at least 2 more dungeons. Then I'm probably going to call it a night after that. Do I still want this? Yeah, all right, we're going to do these dungeons real quick, and then I got to go to bed. Got to edit some videos, walk the dog, do all the fun things. I got to take my mom to surgery tomorrow for her second cataracts, but let's just see how we're doing. Smoosh, smoosh, smoosh. Best of luck to your mom with the surgery. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, it's her second eye. She did the first eye 2 weeks ago. It went really well. She's already seeing a lot better. So she's very excited to get full eyesight. With her condition, it was really hard to tell just how bad it was. Once we figured out how bad it was, we were like, shit, she really needs her eyes done. But thank you for that. She'll be good. She actually chose to stay awake too, which is kind of interesting. Alright, the only thing I don't love about this build is how fucking slow I am. This is truly my raid build. So that's the only other benefit of having the dungeon build, is it has better mobility. I could give this one more mobility if I just did the offhand that gives, or main hand. Can you say something about that on Discord? Yeah, totally. 100%. I think that was a little bit better though with the werewolf, was the movement speed. Being slow as dick. Huh. Whoop. Kill him. We did it. We did it. We did it. Alright. One more. Then I gotta add some videos and go to bed. Wait. If I want wear a bear in a gigantic form. So summon wolves can just make me faster. That'll be fine.
Try to keep up.
Nami? Nami. Alright, let me activate that other... Another one. Boop. Is there more? Oh. Got him. Alright. Oh, yeah, she was good the next day. Literally. She was, she had the surgery done on a Tuesday. The next day was Wednesday. She decided to, it's 100% outpatient. It takes like literally no time. The choices are either manual, where the doctor goes in and like does all the things manually, or you can do a laser that's like a lot faster and it helps your overall vision. She did manual just because that's what her insurance covers because she has Medicare. But yeah, no, it's she loved it. She went from 2100 vision to 2020 in 2 days. So the day after her surgery, she had a follow up with her main eye doctor, and she was already seeing 2020, which is crazy. 2100 to 2020, and then her other eye has some astigmatism in it, so it won't be as good of a not recovery, but results because there's already some like other astigmatism. But no, she loved it. She was really nervous and like stressed about it, but she actually like was totally good. Recovered super quickly. You just have eye drops, like no painkillers or anything. There was some like irritation in the eye like the next day, but she was a trooper. Like I said, she just slept it off, and then I think work-wise, if she was working, she could have gone to work. I don't want to say the next day, maybe the day after would have been good. But yeah, pretty easy. Understood. Yeah, that's all just her stuff, though. $5,200 CR now to challenge Rift. Now I have 5 greens at 23. What the fuck? What am I at? Why is yours better than me? Well, I need to do my challenge dungeons? What the what? I'm not doing that tonight, man. I'm getting tired. But good to see you, Crack. We're actually getting ready to head to bed right after this game. My dude. Oops, I'm stuck. Oh, we got some feet. The snicker stinker feet. Challenge just reset today, so they're easier now. Aw, shoot. Man, fine, I'll do it. What up, dog? Riffs. Riffs. And they see me zooming. They hating. And they see me. Oh, enter new season. Except. Ja, ma belle. Cla. Let's do this. Reset. We're gonna do this right now. Right now, brown cow. And then we're going to bed. Oh shit. So what class are you on now, Doc? I know you said, I saw your comment where you said you were off the druid, but I forgot what you said who you went to. Say Barb? I can't remember. I got small brain. Satyr, got it. Ugh. Fucking hate the Satyr. I don't hate it, it's just not my playstyle. Gonna spread my seeds and fly away. I believe I could soar. Alright. I'm about to bust them seeds. Easy. You did it. I forgot they reset today. Ooh, that's nice. Only one new essence so far on Seder. Dude, if I went to the Seder, oh my god, there would be, Jesus, so many essences. I can't remember the last time I was on Seder. It might have been over a year at this point, actually. Maybe, yeah, probably maybe a full year. Boop. Oh, there's a rare. I was gonna go this way, but now there's a rare. I will. No more rares. Hello there. Bah, 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 bah. Gimme, gimme, gimme. Oh, look at all these guys. Hello there. Welcome to my bear claw. Bear claw. It is a good pushing class. What's that, Satyr? Yeah, that's fair. Oh, it's a good class, don't get me wrong. I just don't like the playstyle. It's just not for me. I mean, hell, even druids... there are aspects of it that I like a lot of the class. But I don't like the super... What up, Wolfie? We were talking about you earlier, bro. How was work? Must have been busy. About time, Wolfie. I know, man. Shows up at the end, but he was working. It was busy. Did your team progress to next round? We were ranked 2 away. So we got 66 out of, and we needed to get 64. Quite literally the most heartbreaking. Yeah, it would have been nice to move on in the next round, at least to get like the content for it. But nope, nope, nope. You were 10 away? Damn. So close. Was that one night that we fought you guys the only night you had people not show up? I was talking about it earlier. We actually got really lucky that all of our people showed up every night. I was really worried that I was going to be the problem. I'm not even going to lie to you. Dude, how many of these am I going to be able to do now? Yawning time for bed later. All right, Crack, take it easy, bud. I'm not far behind you. I'm going to do these challenge lists real quick since you brought it up. And then I'm also going to bed. I'm a bear, I'm a bear, I'm a big, big bear. Bam. Later, Doc. I don't know if they changed it or not, but I can definitely see the seeds. Phrasing. I can see the seeds being seeded. I don't remember always being able to see that. Like, it's a pretty noticeable between the thorny vines and everything else. Oh, and my oak sage or whatever the hell they're called. Like, you can definitely tell where your seeds are, which is kind of nice. Get that fire circle around people that you're getting ready to kill. Nice. Keep going. All right, let's see if we can do this. If we can't, we'll do that. At least our fight got you closer. True, 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 true. You did. I appreciate that. I appreciate that nobody interrupted our 1v1. Actually not how I thought our 1v1 was going to go. I thought you had better substats than I did. I was fully ready to get embarrassed. I was even talking about too. I was like, guys, I think I'm about to get shitted on. Oh, I don't know if we're gonna be doing this, boys. That yellow boy ain't going down. No, our subsets are pretty even. Okay. I was literally like, guys, I'm about to go 1v1 him, but I was getting my ass kicked. Is this dude dying? Is this worth doing? No, it ain't fucking worth it. All right, fuck that. Adios. I'll do that again later. All right, so let's see how many upgrades we get now. We did a few clumps, and I think we have some in our mail. Boop. Yes. Oh, inventory full. Damn. Almost full. Rude. They lied to me. I got some jimmies. Got some jimmies. Dude, I swear to God, every time I go to get off this game, something else comes up, and I'm like, oh, fuck, I can do that too. Claim all. Read all. Delete red. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Alright, let's see. What can we do now? You have all day tomorrow to max out the battle pass? Nice. How far are you? You make it sound like you're not that far. You've got to be far. That's right, I already maxed that. Yeah, we went over the patch notes. Yeah, we did it all. We talked about all the things. And you mean lack thereof patch notes. But yeah, we did. Oops, extract this one. All right, let me go back to my farm build. Oops. Armory, farm build, activate. Activation. Oh, wait a minute. Summon wolves, weaken nearby enemies. Summon wolves, make me faster. What if, hear me out, we do, hold on, bucket, buck, essence mastery. Is this the one that makes you faster? Oh, it's not. Damn. Oh, wait. What? Wait, does this work? Are the ravens going after it? Oh, only when I activate a skill. That's less fun. I was hoping the ravens would still attack. So I need to make this. Huh. Wait, do I even have the oak sage out? Dude, I'm not even using oak sage. Oh shit, did I fuck up my farm build? We're not even using it. Oh, I fucked up. Thorn armor. Summon wolves, movement speed, ravens. I'm not even using this bad boy though. Huh. Wait, what is... Oh, that's right. I need the offhand that does the thorn armor. Then I'll be able to use it. Okay. So wait, I still think I fucked up though. So this needs to be the fire one. Summon wolves. Fire. That one doesn't do what I thought it did. So we can do this one. All right. That's going to have to be the farm build. Although, wait, I can make it faster if I just did this. Do that. Now we're zooming. All right, turn this in. All right, I'm like 1K away from maxing. Nice. How long are you going to be this class for? Probably for a little bit. What do you want to make them for essence? Oh, I don't know. Best of luck with everything tomorrow, my friend. I'm going to head out. Take it easy. Thank you, Ellie. Have a good one. I am going to bed very soon myself. Dude, I'm zooming now. Yeah, I don't know. I would love to have a viable caster druid build. Would be kind of sick for essences. Because I like similarly to the wizard, but in its own kind of way. I think that would be actually a lot of fun. Because like right now we have some pretty good, decent, viable builds for the druid. As you can see, I still struggle with some of the offhands, but I think getting that thorn armor makes it so they take more damage is actually gonna be really good. Because that's a slot that we struggle with for druid for sure. For sure. All right, chat. I gotta go to bed. We're gonna edit some videos, edit some shorts, and then I'm gonna go to bed. Hope to see you guys in tomorrow's content. I'll be live again on Wednesday. Hope to see you guys there. See you later. Bye. Deuces.